Oh. Oh, it's you! I didn't think you were gonna be here so soon, so you can understand if I have to cut this video kind of short. So, yeah, anyway, Christmas time. One of the most fantastic times of year. No school for 2 weeks, you can get to hang out with family and friends during the cold season, sitting near a nice fire, sipping a nice hot cup of cocoa, or eggnog if you're one of those people, and not to mention all the awesome Christmas parties you get to attend to every Christmas season. You know, if you like to go places. And as most of us know, there's nothing better than rushing downstairs with your siblings if you have any, seeing all the awesome presents under the tree, all the delicious candy in the stocking. Unless you got Cole. In that case, I don't know what to tell you in that retrospect. You made bad decisions all year, so I don't know what else to tell you other than, you know, just to not do bad things. That simple. But yeah, those kind of memories are what last forever. And not to mention, there's also different types of ways people like to celebrate Christmas all around the world. They like to celebrate in different kind of ways that maybe you don't even know about. For example, my friend from work, she likes to celebrate Christmas by making tamales, and she said she was going to bring some to work too, so I honestly can't wait for that. There are over millions of people all around the world who like to celebrate the holidays in their own special type of way. Certain traditions that they like to stick to, if I'm to be frank. And it also got me wondering, what kind of tradition did we do every holiday? What were those special types of moments that we like to enjoy every Christmas season? Taking the last few weeks to think about it, there were certain traditions that my family liked to stick to every holiday season, you know, before you know what struck. Every year, my family would always go see this Kwanzaa fest in the city that we used to live at in the square. And you know something? It was actually pretty fun seeing all the kids do interesting dances, tell interesting stories, and also highlight certain families who have like the most family members or one of the people who happen to be the oldest. They would also achieve gifts for those kind of, you know, accomplishments. While the rest of us chatted and learned new things about Kwanzaa, I was kind of interested in, oh my god, the food. The delicious food. Oh my god, you cannot even begin to imagine or comprehend how good that delicious food. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. It was one of the best things to do during the Christmas season, considering that I got to do it with my family. There was even one time where I brought my nephew to come see it, and rather than get entertained by the festivities that they presented to us, he just kind of stayed on his Switch the whole time playing Lego games. Kids, what are you gonna do? And here's a little something, you know what? Kwanzaa Fest meant a lot to my family, considering that that was the place where my mom met my stepdad, and they've been together ever since. So yeah, I was glad we really kept that tradition. Another part of our great tradition is that every Christmas Eve, my family would go over to our aunt's house for the great Christmas party she would always host. It was always a fun experience every time we went. We would sit around, talk, watch Christmas movies or the game, play games, whether it be charades or on the Wii, you know, back when that game system was relevant. And speaking of charades, there was a certain Christmas party we went to and we played charades, and there was a certain family member who had a certain word and all he did was just look up at the sky and point. Yeah, no one exactly got what he was supposed to be doing. Feeling a bit tired, I just kind of rolled the dice on this one and just yelled out, "Planets!" And apparently that was the right word. He was looking up and pointing at the planets. And y'all, I cannot tell you how many times I would go over to my house and just sit in the backyard, just look up at the sky, and with my super X-ray vision see Uranus from my backyard. Have any of you ever experienced something like that? Where you had a family member play a certain game, they didn't know how to play it, and it just kind of not really ruined the experience, but it just kind of sometimes irritated you? Well, anyway, after talking with certain family members, hanging out for a few hours, and before it was time for us to go home, we would do one more certain thing that I was always excited to do every Christmas, and that was the White Elephant gift exchange. And you know what? It was always fun. Well, majority of the time. Actually, come to think of it, there was a certain year where they decided to try to switch it up, and it wasn't entirely fun, considering that someone got a gift that was supposed to be meant for someone else. And yeah, after a couple of years of that, yeah, we just decided to do regular gift exchanges for the people they were intended for, so no one would really get upset, you know what I mean?
Wow, these gloves are great!
Do you think so?
Yeah, they're so soft.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Because they're made of my old underwear! No!
But regardless of that, it was just always fun being near everyone, just enjoying the Christmas experience, everyone finally getting together under one roof, and just enjoying the Christmas season, which was what the Christmas party was intended for in the first place. Then finally, there's the final part of the Christmas tradition where everyone goes home and gets a good night's sleep for the big day coming tomorrow morning. I remember a few years ago, my younger brother and my younger stepbrother would try to stay up to see if Santa Claus was real or not. And you know what? One time I kind of thought about it, and it kind of scared me what they would do if they actually found Santa there. Hopefully they didn't try to turn it into a Dexter's Laboratory experience.
Ho 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 ho!
I wonder what Santa would truly look like if I got to meet him face to face. Who knows? Maybe he'll look like what he did in regular show.
Luckily, my body was unscathed.
Santa's got a six-pack.
And you know what? My two younger brothers, they're like broken Xboxes. They don't play games. And as corny as that sounds, it's actually the truth. I mean, imagine if the Grinch actually tried to rob our house. Yeah, if my little brother and stepbrother were there, yeah, it would be kind of scary to think of what they would do.
You know you f***ed up, right? What you mean? You know you f***ed up.
Regardless of that, once everyone has had a good night's sleep, everyone got up early to see what they got for Christmas. Well, mainly me, my brother, and my step-siblings. We would try to wake our parents up, but they made a certain rule of not getting up and not going downstairs before 8 o'clock. You know, so they can get their sleep out of their eyes. And to be sure that no one goes downstairs, my stepdad would take an extra precaution. Back then, he would always turn on the alarm for if you even touch the floor for the downstairs area, the alarm would start blasting. You know, as an extra security precaution for people who try to sneak over and, you know, get an early quick peek at their gift. Once everyone finally got up, we all took the time to go downstairs and unwrap our presents that we all received. And it was one of the best experiences you can just imagine on Christmas morning. And you know, you had someone in the background just recording it for the family memories. Come to think of it, I think the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten back then was when I got an old box. Yes, not wrapped in Christmas paper, I don't think. It was an actual cardboard box just kind of sealed up. And you know what? For what was inside, I didn't really care. It was a box filled with GameCube games and I think a memory card for our game system. I mean, hey, you know it's a good Christmas when you open up a box and see Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on the top of the pile. Man, have I missed playing that game. Hey, I'm a retro kind of guy, so I kind of enjoy old stuff, you know, before the early 2000s. I mean, hey, for my 17th birthday, for one of my gifts, I got a Game Boy Advance SP to replace my old one, as well as a new memory card. And you know what? I don't even care if you judge in the comments. I was just tired of playing Super Mario Sunshine every time and seeing that there was no memory card, so I couldn't save my space, so I would start all the way from the beginning. But yeah, from Christmas Eve to Christmas, that pretty much ends my Christmas traditions. Simple stuff like that is really what goes a long way. And like I said, there are many people around the world who like to celebrate in their own special kind of way. Some fly out to see their families, and vice versa. Some people wear ugly Christmas sweaters, some drink eggnog, some go to festivities, some just like to hear that amazing Cranberry Sprite Christmas commercial. Y'all remember that? The one with LeBron James?
Want a Sprite Cranberry?
Who says that a Christmas tradition cannot be custom and adjusted? But in which case, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and... Oh! Thanks, Kiko. I really appreciate it. Where were we going? Oh. Wow. Great job, Kiko. Like I say, enjoy Christmas the way you want to. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you guys later. Hey guys, happy holidays! Sorry that I had to cut this video a little short, but like I said before, I have to get this video out by Christmas or at least the day after Christmas. I want to try to keep on schedule, especially now that I have a lot of free time considering that now I'm a college graduate. And with that major milestone out of the way, I can truly enjoy Christmas with my family without worrying about, you know, turning stuff in before Christmas. I really would like to know, what kind of traditions do you guys like to do on the holidays? Post them in the comments, I would really love to see what you guys like to do. Well, anyway, it's time for me to go out and celebrate Christmas with my family. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, we're stronger in numbers. Happy holidays!
奇跡の扉開くのは